Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, ready to provide all the tactical intricacies, is Sue Smith. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off there when they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Claudio Marchisio. Ashley Cole. He's in control. Eden Hazard. Safely away. It's one corner after another. And clears the danger. But he's certainly not alone. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely!
Well, this all starts with the delivery into the box, doesn't it? Absolutely begging for someone to get onto it. And it's intelligent movement and a strong connection to take it past the goalkeeper. It's a good finish, that.
Underway once more, and it's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply. Moises Caicedo. Caicedo, not forcing the issue, great composure. And danger dealt with for now. Trying to tee it up, and how about that for a save? Well, that was wasteful, far too close to the keeper. Rui Costa. Now Rui Costa. Read it superbly to take back possession. And a real opening now. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona. They are the team in charge.
Well, here we can see it again, and this is what he's capable of given the time and space. You've got to question the defending. Could they have got a tackle in earlier? It's a wonderful solo effort, though.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Moises Caicedo. He continues his run. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. That is that for the first half here.
Coming up at half-time, there will be a display from the police dog display team, so stay in your seats for that.
Well, back underway, and Paris Saint-Germain facing an uphill climb after the events of the first half. Kylian Mbappe. Neto. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
All the memories, I hope they fade away. I just feel so ashamed I ever felt that way.
Gracious me, it's a special goal from miles out.
Well, I could watch this over and over again. It's a brilliant strike from a long way out. Catches us all off guard, including the keeper. That's a brilliant goal.
PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Well, the ball is moving again, and Barcelona really cantering to victory now. sequence this. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Eden Hazard. Now, Rui Costa. Rui Costa. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And Barcelona have possession again. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa. An alert intervention. Eden Hazard. And that will be all for this game. The final whistle is sounded. And it's a defeat for PSG.
Well, you can see how gutted some of the players are. They know they've been poor today. Not just one or two, it was collectively all over the pitch.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. And Derek Ray here on the gantry, joined for commentary today by Sue Smith. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Porto.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
To regain possession. Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa. Now with Luna.
Keys handed in at reception. The first car keys handed on it. If those are your items, please collect them after the game.
So regaining possession. Going well. He has time to play it over. Can he put them in front? And a goal! It's a finish of real class. No shortage of acrobatics on display here. He's judged it to perfection. Incredible header.
Here's the replay, and you can see the deflection that takes it past the keeper. He's not expecting it, and he can't get across to make the save. It's a bit fortunate, but he won't care.
So PSG restart the game. Can they come up with the right answer? David. On to Schlotterbeck. Tagliafico. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end.
He gets so much power behind it. The keeper has no chance.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Jonathan David. Andre from Zambo Ongisa. With Nicolas Tagliafico, and he has options available. So to put in a challenge. Well, this is quite a personnel switch. 3 PSG substitutions, all in one go. Ongisa. Owen with it. Can he put it in? And a goal! Not... over just yet.
Well, we can see it again, and he does well. He shows great strength and balance to fend the defender off, and then he slots it home. It's a really good goal, that.
So there we have it, 2-1. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
So stay in your seats for that.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Dirk Kuyt. Real chance. Might finish now. And a goal. Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, we can have another look at this. It's a brilliant strike. He makes great contact with the ball, and the goalkeeper just watches it fly past him.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Ongisa. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Michael Owen. PSG looking dangerous. You can sense the threat is there. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. And he's in. And got rid of it. Owen. Now with Müller. Cucurella. Cucurella. Can he? He's got... And found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, we can see it here again, and it's pinpoint delivery into the danger zone. And then he strikes it so cleanly with so much pace on it, and the keeper just can't get there. A brilliant finish.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Ongisa, an important interception. And so the final whistle here, the visitors come out on top soon.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the gantry, ready to provide all the tactical observations, is the former England international Sue Smith. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. What are you expecting to see?
It's great to be here. I think it's going to be a really good game today. Both teams will be well up for it, so hopefully we're in for a treat.
Gerd Müller. Danger averted. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Vinicius Junior. In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's have a look at this again. It's a sweet connection. Generates so much power. Not many goalkeepers would keep that out.
One 0 then. Dembele. And the emphasis is on creativity. Clearance wasn't decisive. And it's in!
Oh, sorry, there's still a few left.
All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, have a look at this. You've got to be precise with your passing in the defensive third. And that just lacks any real quality. If you do that, a team's going to certainly take advantage of you.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Skinner. On to Caicedo. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Vinicius Junior. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Can they forge ahead? Did well to clear it away. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Miles out, he's done it! How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique! Wondrous!
Goal for Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, I could watch this over and over again. It's a brilliant strike from a long way out. Catches us all off guard, including the keeper. That's a brilliant goal.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Nico Schlotterbeck. Skinner. Getting anxious when they have the ball. Genuine chance. Oh! It's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals.
Well, here we can see it again, and this is what he's capable of given the time and space. You've got to question the defending. Could they have got tackling earlier? It's a wonderful solo effort, though.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Running with the ball confidently. In position. Oh, that's marvellous goalkeeping.
Yeah, he anticipated the shot, made himself big.
goalkeeper's ball. It was always going to be that way. This attack looks highly promising. Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational, unstoppable.
Well, take a look at this. He's certainly full of confidence to have a go from there. It just opened up for him and he thought, why not? What a strike.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Skinner. 20 minutes to go. Caicedo. And now to intervene. He's in with a chance. In position. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, here's the replay, and what a run this is. They just couldn't get anywhere near him, and then he manages to keep his cool at the end and finishes it off well.
Substitution it is for PSG. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Angelo Stiller. Cucurella. It's with Vinicius Junior. Can he finish this? There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Here's the replay, and what a strike this is. He gets so much power behind it. The keeper has no chance.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Schlotterbeck. Stiller. And on to Lula. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, this was certainly a bad day at the office. So poor at the back. They just looked so nervy, and when they went forward, it was really...
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me Sue Smith, the former England attacker, who'll provide all the technical and tactical analysis. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Barcelona.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
What can he do with it now? Is this the moment? There it is! The opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made!
Another look now, and you can see he's under all sorts of pressure here. He's done well, though, to fend them off. Really strong play, and a good finish, too.
So PSG restart the game. Can they come up with the right answer? David Alaba. Vitor Ferreira. Promising move from Barcelona. And he's through here. concentration.
Well, if you watch this again, you can see he's under all sorts of pressure. He still manages to keep his cool and he finishes it off well.
And the substitution will occur now. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Angelo Stiller. They need to get tighter. No pressure whatsoever on the keeper. And successfully cut out. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. And he might be through here. Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Emre Can. Marcos Alonso. Angelo Stiller. Vinicius Junior. Mopping up defensively. And straight forward for the keeper to come and collect it. Haaland. Ferreira. Lionel Messi. Promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, look at this lovely ball into the box. Just asking to be put away. And it's intelligent movement and a strong connection to take it past the goalkeeper. It's a good finish, that.
Well, the ball is moving again, and Barcelona really cantering to victory now.
Would the club secretary please
And with
note
that, the
Mr.
first
Liverpool
half
is
draws
in
to
the
a
building.
close. So into the second half, and really it was a dazzling display from Barca in the first 45 here. A danger here as he runs at them. Over the touchline for what will be a PSG throw. Cucurella. Vinicius Junior. Superb effort to keep it in. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Oh, off the post, still alive. Well, able to survive that attacking push. It's there for him. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Here's the replay, and he does well to find space. But you'd always expect him to score from that sort of range.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Owen. 20 minutes to go in this one. Moises Caicedo. Well, it's one pass after another. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Can he put it away? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Here it is again, and he catches this so well. It's a great technique. The power just takes it past the goalkeeper.
Vitor Ferreira. Joan Capdevila. Plenty of support here. And that is that. The final whistle has sounded, and it's a victory for Barcelona. What did you make of their performance?
Well, that was a dominant performance. They just couldn't live with him from an attacking perspective. Created lots of opportunities and some good finishes too.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary duties with me today is Sue Smith. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. How do you see this one going?
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
Skinner. Angelo Stiller. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Surely! And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, we can have another look at this. It's a brilliant strike. He makes great contact with the ball, and the goalkeeper just watches it fly past him.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Bakombu. Now Son. Now good run and good ball control. Taken away from Son. Vinicius Junior. Cucurella. Fluency of movement. Intelligent ball. Vinicius! And didn't quite catch it the way he wanted to.
It's a poor attempt. He mistimes it. Looks a bit off balance as well. Well off target.
Jude Bellingham. On the ball, Kaká. And Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Son. Possession and patience, the watchwords. And stopping the danger. Bellingham. And support available. This could level it. And so it is, the first half story has been written.
Would the club secretary please note Mr. Moon has left the building.
Teams back in position, second half underway. Just knocked it out of there. Will it be? And in the back of the net for PSG. That lead extended to 2 now.
Look now, and you can see he's under all sorts of pressure here. He's done well though to fend them off. Really strong play and a good finish too.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Bakombu. Cedric Bakombu on the ball. He's in with a chance. It's got to be.
Here we can see it again, and this is really good strength. He uses his body well, and once he gets a yard, he finishes it nicely. Really good composure.
So the action continues. It's been all PSG so far, and you sense there could be extra punishment dished out. Can they chisel open the defence? Plenty of support here. So it's going to be a goal kick here. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Marcos Alonso. Stiller. Moises Caicedo. Now with Müller. Just 15 minutes remaining. Chances on. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a good finish. He manages to get a real curl on the ball, which always makes it difficult for the keeper to save.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Strong challenge. Jude Bellingham. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Vinicius Junior. Referee had a good view of that one. And there's the final whistle, and we can confirm a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their overall display?
Well, that was really comfortable, wasn't it? The play going forward was so clinical. Took them apart.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, ready to provide all the tactical intricacies, is Sue Smith. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid against Paris Saint-Germain.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it. Real
find themselves in a position of menace. They keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Well, it takes confidence to try your luck from that sort of distance.
He's so unlucky not to score. I didn't think he'd shoot from there, but nearly got his rewards.
Gerd Müller. Now got into position brilliantly. Caicedo. Stiller. there to intervene. Ferreira. Chance to finish. Oh. And a goal from Azar. The first goal to give his side such a boost here.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a deft finish, you have to say. Just takes a little off it, opts to place it instead, and the keeper, he's left with no chance.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Nuno Mendes. On to Vitinha. Dembele on the ball. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, have a look at this. He just glides past the defender with ease. And then as soon as Dembele's through on goal, you're confident that he's going to finish. He opts for power, and he just flies into the back of the net.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Müller, Caicedo, Cucurella. Well, the half-time interval fast approaching, and it's so far so good for Real Madrid, certainly. Your assessment?
Yeah, they've been able to dictate the pace for the most part. They've asked lots of questions of the opponents too. They'll be the much happier of the two teams if they can just see out these final few minutes now.
They are committed to making the substitution here. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here. Defensively. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. PSG have decided to make a double substitution. Well, the first half struggles for PSG were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it this half? Vinicius Junior. PSG pushing forward with options available. Can he find the right pass? Can he get one back? A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Zé Roberto. What can they do to stop him running at them? With the keeper. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Oh, a sensational save!
Yeah, it is. What a fantastic save that is. He shows great power and agility to get to it. Certainly one for the show reel.
That's the clearance that was needed. 20 minutes remaining. Nuno Mendes. Victor Ibarbo with it. Are going to make the change now. Could be more trouble. Well, that's the end of that for now. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. He's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here we can see it again. He hits it so cleanly. Perfect contact. And the keeper never really had a chance. It's a fantastic strike.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. They stopped them in their tracks, and that is that, the final whistle. The big headline here, PSG lose.
Yeah, and it was the nature of the performance more than anything. They just never got out of second gear. They were dominated all over the park. I tell you what, I wouldn't want...
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Real Madrid.
Well, both managers will be reminding the players that it's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
There doesn't seem to be too much on that offside decision. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Read it superbly to take back possession. And it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and he's just so composed in front of goal. Decides to just caress it past the goalkeeper, who can do little about it.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Franck Ribéry. Here's Al-Dossari. And easily intercepted. Must be! And a solid clearance. Ribéry. He's on the run. A fine reading of the situation. Michael Owen. Vinicius Junior. In a decent position. But they took care of the situation defensively. Dahoud. Inching towards half-time, PSG hold the advantage. Interested to get your thoughts on their performance so far.
Yeah, it's a close one, a difficult one to call. I think they'll be the happier of the two sides, though, going in front, but it's marginal. They'll need a little bit more in the second half.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Into the second half then, and Real doing the chasing. Teammates available. And continues his run. Oh, fantastic corner could represent an opportunity. Just knocked it out of there. Tagliafico. Owen. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Can they make one of these passes count? Oh, genuine. Chance. And it's gone in. The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Goal for Paris Saint-Germain.
Here's the replay, and he does well to find space. You'd always expect him to score from that sort of range.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Dahoud. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Can they carve out a chance? Could reduce the deficit. And he clears the danger. Substitution for Real Madrid. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Cookju. High quality defending. When it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Marquisio. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
This was below the levels we expect from them. Just looked a bit disorganised off the ball. Not enough leaders out there for me today. They've got to be better for the next game.